Hi, it's Kevin Lebates here, and today I want to talk more about proof of location and blockchain. So to quickly summarize, proof of location is an attempt to try and show that something or someone was at a given location at a given time, and it's important in things like supply chain because it allows you to track the goods through the supply chain and actually ensure that handovers have happened correctly. The reason why I think blockchain is an important component in this is because it's the best system we have for immutably recording data produced by different parties who are not necessarily aligned in their goals. So it's trust building. So it's the immutable data part that is probably the key. And then there is a second factor, which is that blockchains are good at identifying parties. Because you have these wallets or addresses with public and private keys, if I'm the only one with my private key, I can use it to prove that it was me who recorded the data on the blockchain. However, there is one big caveat, and it's a trap that a lot of people fall into, namely that blockchains do not magically make data correct. So if I write a record to the blockchain saying that I am in Mogadishu, that doesn't make it happen, of course. If there's no other system in place to stop me recording false data, then I can just go ahead and do that. So the big problem in proof of location is actually reliably getting location data, knowing that the data that is being recorded is actually true. And there are a number of mechanisms that can be used to do this. Most of them fall into the category of having witnesses. This is a long precedent in our legal history that, in order for an alibi to be worth anything, there needs to be a witness. And in this day and age, we can even use CCTV to prove that somebody was somewhere. But some kind of proof is necessary. And so earlier in a previous post, people were pointing out things like beacons as being witnesses. And there is this particularly neat thing that if you have a device at a location, it can issue a challenge to your phone, say, and your phone signs the challenge and returns it back. And that whole transaction, if recorded on the blockchain, provides you with reliable data that you now know has been immutably recorded and therefore can be used as evidence later that you actually were at the right place at the right time. Then the question is, how can you make these beacons or these challenge points as ubiquitous as possible? And really the only solution there is for them to be cheap and easy to use. And so that's a problem that really needs tackling. But anyway, I hope this gave a little bit more information on this problem of proof of location and why a blockchain is relevant. Hope you found it interesting, and I'll see you again tomorrow in the next video. Bye for now.